Here we are in the beautiful city of Binyan, Laguna in the Philippines. I'm going to show you a basic neighborhood here, the average neighborhood here in the Philippines. This is my daughter, my stepdaughter Zoe. We were just talking to a nice young man. Zoe, this way. This is like the road right out here. Okay. Now, I'm doing this video because I see all these other bloggers on here, and they're always going to Manila or Cebu or Angeles City, or they take you to the slums of Tonga. Alright? Well, there's the 7-Eleven right there. You know, and I tell I tell people on those blogs, that I live in Binyan. And they're like, oh, well, you're out in the province. You're not close to anything. No hospital, no grocery stores, nothing. Well, that's a lie. Over there, the big tall building behind the Kenny Rogers Roasters, that is Unegawaya-Philippinelife Hospital. Okay? It's within walking distance of my apartment. They're also always telling you, how expensive, what the rent is. Even though, yeah, the rent is cheaper in Manila, Cebu, Angeles City, or along the beaches, it's cheaper than in America. They're still pretty expensive, They always show you the tourist areas. They never show you the places like here, where the average people live. The houses, businesses. Come on, Zoe. It's not yours. Stay off of it, please. See, a lot of these places, look at this. This is a house. This is probably about, 25,000 pesos to rent, which is about $300 US. Okay? This is a little restaurant. Zoe, please. It's in a neighborhood. It's in the neighborhood. Okay? And it's called Bits and Pieces. Okay? Tables. This place right here, vacant. Owned by the bank. Eventually someone will buy it and refurbish it, turn it into a nice house or apartment building. So you get another house. Now, street dogs. All over the place. Cats all over the place. But dogs and cats walking on the streets together, not doing anything. See, look, another nice little house. Probably get about 30,000 pesos to rent, or about $300 US. Okay?
Playground?
No, we're not going to the playground. I told you, I'm doing a video. Now you need to be quiet, please. See? Fence, the private parking, gated parking.
7-America's missing.
Right here, little mom and pop shop, buy chips, drinks, sodas, all of that. Right here in the neighborhood, a dental clinic. And then, like, apartments above it. Now here you'll see a lot of these on the streets. Motorbikes and tricycles. That's like 50% of the traffic. Hello. Right here. This is where we get our filtered, purified water from. In like a 5-gallon jerry can, plastic jerry can. Because you can't drink the water from the taps. It's not good. But it's like 25 pesos, which is about 50 cents for 5 gallons of water. And I'll go through about me, my wife, and my stepdaughter, we'll go through about 10 gallons of water in a week. So we're spending about $1 on water per week. Right here, car rentals. You can rent cars. If you don't have a car but you got a driver's license, you can rent a car for a day. See, laundry day. They have washing machines but no clothes dryers. They have a spin dryer that just spins the water out and then you hang it out to dry. It's tropical weather. So, always warm enough to dry your clothes. Zoe! Stop. Very good. You know, nice neighborhoods. Neighborhoods, you know, where the average, you know, Philippine people live, you know. Some houses, yeah, really need, you know, paint job, you know, some work done on it. But other houses are in really nice condition, you know. And of course, everything's gated and fenced off, you know. And there's always a sign like this: "Do not block the driveway," because people will park in front of it when they're visiting other people, and then you can't get out. Okay. And then again, here, right here in the neighborhood,
Barber shop.
barber shop. See the people on the front sitting out on the porch, you know, behind the gates. Somebody's driveway, you know, they're covered, they're gated parkway. This place right here, vacant. People couldn't pay the taxes on it, so the bank took it. Eventually someone will buy it and do restoration. This one right here, big porch, it goes all the way around the house, front and the side of the house. Okay. And then right here, another one of those little stores. And that house has the big terrace up there around the second floor of the house. Hello. Hi. See, and the electric bikes. The electric bikes, like golf carts that you can drive on the streets. You just can't drive them on the highways.
I thought you said hi.
Again, that's my stepdaughter, Zorel. We just call her Zoe for short, because she's short.
I'm not short.
Yeah,
I'm
you are.
big.
You're a midget.
No. Huh?
And then there's this place, apartments. You know, you're probably paying about 6,000 pesos, which is really, really cheap. It's like less than $100 for an apartment. And then they've got the garbage things out here. They put them in there so that the dogs, the cats don't get into it. Then you look down through there. See that house right over there with the red roof? 2 stories, really nice. You know, right here, another little dental clinic. The person that lives there has their house here and their dental office. No, come on. See, in a bakery right here in the neighborhood. See, we live in the Wana complex. And right over there, that multicolored building, it's right in front of the glass building, that is Southwoods Mall. Again, within walking distance of my house. Okay? You got a grocery store, you know, hardware store, all kinds of stuff. And then this is one of these, they call them a sari, S-A-R-I, sari stores that you find in all the neighborhoods. They sell all kinds of chips, candy, snacks, sodas, ice cream, ice. Right here, this is a barbecue, and the family, they prepare Philippine food and sell it to the neighbors. You know. Streets are really narrow. You keep losing your shoe.
Bro, stop. No! My seven!
You
Hello?
see? Nice houses.
I
Yeah.
like the house.
Granted, if you move here, you're going to want a place that has what they call a
How about the inside?
excuse me, a split con air conditioner.
Yes, it's correct.
You definitely want one of those. And you don't want to move here in May or July. If you come from a climate where, it's a bit cooler, because this is like tropical weather here. And I mean tropical. Sometimes humidity registers at 100% when it's raining. But yet it's still like 90 some odd degrees Fahrenheit. And see, this is electric. You can drive it on the streets, just not on the major highways where the speed limit's like 40 miles per hour or higher.
You doing this? You doing this? You gonna look fires.
See it again. Hey, look at the houses.
Hey.
Yeah, some of them really need work, but some are really, really good, in really good shape. Like here's another little local restaurant called Roots.
Food surprise.
See, they cook, and
Okay.
people in the neighborhood come over here and eat.
I love you.
Here's another one of those electric bikes. I have one like this. It's a red one called Cuda. Yeah, that gate right down there, and then across that street is Southwoods Mall. If you go up and turn right, there's a 24-hour Mercury Drugs Pharmacy. But yeah, about 50% of the traffic here is made up of motorbikes like this, or tricycles, The tricycles are like taxis. Zoe! Let's go. No, come on, let's go.
Okay, thank you. Put in the tongue.
It's like I said, I see these other vloggers posting videos from tourist traps. Some people, if you want to retire here and you want to party, yeah, go to Manila, go to Cebu, go to Angeles City, go to the coast, hang out on the beach, party. But if you're looking for a simple, relaxed life, look around. San Pedro, Santa Rosa, Binyan, Laguna, Laguna's like the region. And then you got all these small, cities or barangays, Look there. Look at places like that. Because you could rent a really nice place for next to nothing.
Hey!
The food,
Hey!
I go to the market, buy my fruits and vegetables from an open air market. I do go to a grocery to get my meat. But even still, it's, the grocery, it's not like in America where everything's already packaged. No, they grind the beef, they grind the pork there, they ground beef, ground pork, they do it right there. They cut the chicken, they cut the pork, they cut the beef. It's like an old-fashioned barber or butcher shop.
Suck it.
Know?
Stop. Daddy.
Keep up.
My feet.
See? Another one of those electric, they call them e-bikes.
E-bikes.
Hello. Say hi to the people on YouTube. But it's like, I don't know. I see all these other bloggers, or vloggers, whatever you want to call them. And the things they do just irritates me. They only take you to the tourist traps or to the slums. And look at this. Soda in bottles.
Nasabi mo na?
You come to these little stores, they don't have the soda in plastic bottles, they're in glass bottles.
Okay.
know?
Aray ka pa.
See here, tricycle. You pay 50 to 75 pesos, sometimes 100, depending on where you're going, to get around. Hi.
Pwede.
Ha?
Pwede.
Pwede? Ready? Okay, can I sakay there? Hey, Joe.
Yeah, there's a lot of garbage piled up right now because there's not a Zoe. There's not a set day. You know, like Monday. You know, there's one specific day of the week where they pick up garbage. Sometimes they don't pick it up for like 2 weeks.
Daddy Wi-Fi.
Yeah, he's fine. Just don't annoy him. Don't provoke him, and he'll leave you alone. See, look at this place. Look at the terrace.
Daddy.
This is a house.
You know PJs?
I'm making a video.
Sorry.
I keep telling you to be quiet, please.
Oh.
But it's like, you know, I see all these videos on here saying bad things about the Philippines. I've had nothing but good actions, you know, with the people, you know, the culture. See, look at this, again, a house, okay? It's not an apartment, it is a house. A family lives here. You know, a lot of these, there'll be grandparents, parents, children living in them. Because, well, the job market here in the Philippines, it's not very good. You don't make a lot of money. So they continue to live, you know, together as a family group. And CCTV everywhere. Now, one thing here, when you're driving here, you will not see traffic enforcement police officers. They don't have it. They have, like in New York, they have officers who direct traffic at intersections, but no traffic enforcement. The motorbikes, like the scooters and the motorcycles, you know, they're weaving in and out of traffic, passing you on the left, passing you on the right, you know. No speed limit signs, very few traffic lights. You come up to a four-way intersection, there's no stop signs like in America. No four-way stop. You sit there, and as soon as you see an opening, you take it. See, another e-bike.
Daddy.
Put your shirt down. And see, look at this house. Now, you won't be renting a house like this, really, very realistically, because they're hard to come by. Rental properties that look like that. Because that's families. There's an entire family living in there.
Six, seven.
Hello. But, you know, apartments. They've got apartments here that are really nice. They have some that are just studio, you know. The living room, bedroom, kitchen are all the same. But and then they have one-bedroom apartments that are really nice. Two-bedroom apartments that are really nice.
Oh my
Stop throwing that around, please.
God. Huh? Huh? Okay.
See, like these walls, they need to be painted. It's so humid here. I mean, you cannot wear pants, especially not when it's hot.
Flowers.
You know,
Flowers.
because they cling to you. T-shirts cling to you because of the humidity. I mean, honestly, I think it's more humid than Florida. You know. So you see these motorbikes like this everywhere. Now you can't take them. You cannot take those on the highway. You have to have a bigger motorcycle, like a 250cc to drive on the highways. You know. Right here. This is right here in my neighborhood. This is a gym. It's 600 pesos a month to go in here and exercise. It's not very big. It's not like Gold's Gym back in America, you know. But you come in here, it's part of this guy's house. It's got some exercise equipment and weights. And one of them is a trainer, so he'll for an extra 200 pesos a month, he'll be your physical trainer. But yeah, this is all right here in a typical neighborhood. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. But this is a typical middle income neighborhood in the Philippines. Here's a learning center. GS Open House Learning Center. And look at that house. 3-story house. Nice house.
Yeah, pumasok to.
But yeah, like I said, I see all these people doing videos in the Philippines, and they always take you to where the tourists live. But why would you want to go see the tourists if you're thinking of retiring here?
Mama is not there.
You want to retire?
There.
Retire to a place like this, you know. But you do want to do research, okay? This is another nice house right here. Very beautiful house. Do research. Make sure that you live in an area that's not prone to flooding. Because trust me, the rainstorms here during the rainy season, they evacuate you to an evacuation center. It's not like in America where they take you, the Red Cross takes you to a school gymnasium and sets up medical carts or military carts, you know, anything like that. See it right there? That's my transportation. And of course, our motorbike is covered. This is the gated parking to the apartment where I live. Three apartments.
Daddy, my mommy said I go to play outside. Playground. Daddy.
Mine is the smallest. They're all 2 bedrooms. Mine is the smallest, but for me, my wife, and my stepdaughter, big enough. And then, like I said, I only pay 10,000 pesos, which is about $175 a month for a 2-bedroom apartment. We got 55-inch screen TV, you know, got a refrigerator, and in that through that back door is what they call the dirty kitchen. No, leave it open. All right, well, I hope you enjoy the video and enjoy seeing the real side of the Philippines.